Good evening, good evening. I believe I am live over here on Facebook and over here on YouTube. A bit early again, I'm just, I need the links because this stupid Facebook thing is not working. I'm just going to quickly pop in here, so bear with me. I'm just going to send out the links by chat messenger and it? Where's the live? Damn you. If you are on early, just say hello. So I'm just pinging it out now to everyone in. You know what, I'm just going to send out the love the group now. Oh, bugger, I didn't filter that down. And I'm just going to ping out an email. Although you guys are really not opening the emails, it's crazy. Hey Janice, how are you? So bear with me, Janice. I'm just pinging out the email. I'm still a few minutes early in draft. Okay. Been a crazy busy today. How's the day been for you, Janice? Oh. Your chat just disappeared, or your comment. That's bizarre. Ah, hello and good afternoon. Tob? Who's Tob? Who's this Tob you speak of? And yeah, please, over on YouTube as well, say hello, let me know where you're tuning in from. And email is just about to go out. Oh, that's the bot message just pinging, you can hear that, or you probably heard that. If you haven't already registered for the ManyChat bot messages, you should, because then you don't miss anything. Okay, email going out. That did this morning at 7 AM. It took a little while. Busy here doing my task too. Awesome, Janice. Sorry, typo error. Hey Imran, how are you, buddy? So today I stuck Jim Carrey in my ManyChat bot. Oh, sorry, talking and not concentrating. Okay, so email has gone out and bot message has gone. So I'm going to close that. And I'm going to go and grab, there were some questions that people have posted down below today's Q&A post, which is awesome. And as you're coming in, just let us know where you're tuning in from. And if we've already met, that's cool, just say hi. And the same thing for you guys over in YouTube. That says it's streaming a little bit slowly. Let us know if you're registered for the challenge. I did put in the description where you can register. I love Jim Carrey, it's alive. And bear with me, I'm just going to go to today's Q&A post. If I can find it, there. And there are 3 questions there. Cool, okay, so we will answer those tonight. And if you are jumping on, I'm not ignoring you, I'm just grabbing the questions from today's Q&A post. So, and thank you all who have completed today's task and posted down below today's post. Okay, I think we are pretty much bang on time. We've got a few people streaming in, and yeah, I hope you've had a good day, Imran. Let me just grab that over there. Okay, cool. It's all good in the hood. Yeah, as you're coming in, let me know how you found today's task. I always have to refresh my memory of what today's task is, because I am recording, I think today I recorded day 4 and day 5, so sometimes, you know, because I like to do it as close as I can to the challenge, because obviously the build is changing every single day. If I did it a week and a half ago, there might have been 5 things that have changed, and then I get lots of questions from you guys going, oh Rob, the button you clicked doesn't look like it's there, and you know, so I try and do it as close as I can, but that does confuse me a little sometimes. Does the font, hang on, let me drag my chat up here, and then I've got Facebook, you're up here, and YouTube over here. And also, as you guys are slowly coming in, someone mentioned today, it's great feedback, obviously need feedback from you guys, that they were watching the video and it was too quiet. Normally when I record the videos on Camtasia, I have the volume near enough at full blast, and I try and not have it at full blast, because otherwise you can get some sort of back verbiage or some echo. But please let me know if I'm not loud enough. I've actually moved. I use a Blue Yeti mic, and it's normally sat over just by the edge of my 6 screens. So it's like, it's a little bit further away from me, but it's not too far. So I've kind of moved it. Probably see it in the camera there. I've kind of moved it right in front of me, just in front of the webcam. And I'm just going to double check that it is recording the sound through my Yeti and not through the webcam. Yeah, I love that. I just seen the video, it popping up. Let me just double check that the audio is, yes, my Yeti. That's cool. So yes, Janice, I'll come back to that one. Janice, website mock-up. Hey Sebastiani, does the font make a huge difference in the sales pages, e.g. capitalizing beginning of each word? Would you do that through the sales page? Yeah, we'll go into that, Janice. It's a great question, but we will go into that more in depth on the sales page day. A lot of the times you'll see that, you know, myself and other funnel builders, they'll do it specifically on the headline, maybe the sub headline. As we're waiting on a few people to come in, I will just kind of, I mean, this isn't a sales page. It's not something I consciously do, but it is something that I do quite a lot. So you can see here, Janice, that I've capitalized all of these. Some people will have the A as a lowercase as well, and some will have the 2 as a lowercase. Everyone's personal opinion. And then you can see I'm picking what I want to add as a capital here. So the important things, free, groovy challenge, and then the rest is all normal. And then this is all capital. So it's kind of a mixture of, you know, what do you want to be seen by someone? What do you want to stand out? Specifically the headlines, they're pretty much, on most pages, you'll see that there's a good amount of them that, oh, you can't see my screen. That's the first ding, ding, ding of the night. Okay, main screen share. Sorry, I was showing you all here, and then I realised. So yeah, that you can see this top. The headline is got all capitals on every word. I was saying that some people would make the A lowercase, maybe the T lowercase. For me, I don't mind them all being uppercase. And then you can see here, I'm picking and choosing where I want to have capitals. I've got capitals there, capital on there, capital there, and then I kind of go back to just normal. And then here I've got all capitals. I want that to stand out. This is obviously not a sales page, but it's the same principles. Okay, so great question, Janice, and it's sort of quickly, yeah, ding, ding, ding. Yeah, thank you. I know. Does that help with optimization? No, it's nothing to do with optimization. It won't change anything. Kerry, hi, how are you? Yeah, it really won't make any difference with the capitalization for optimization, but it's more a visual draw. And just to give you an example, it's a great question to start the evening. I know we're kind of diverting off subject, but it's always good to start with a great question. And we'll get back into the mock-ups in a minute of task 2, but I kind of can't resist just showing you. Where's my template? Damn you, Groove, and you switching things around. Oh, that must be it there. I think I must have saved it with that silly block. Thanks, Sebastian, for the ding ding. I ding dinged myself before you said it. I realised. So yeah, let me quickly just show you the difference. And again, this will be a personal opinion for you, Janice, and for others. Yeah, you can see I dumped this in there the other day, didn't I? This block. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of this because we normally add this after the challenge is finished. Started. But if I just don't like that in the way, can you kind of see already, without me doing all of it, how it just really doesn't stand out as much? I mean, yeah, I mean, if I put through, it just looks a bit bland, doesn't it? Can you see that, Janice? So I hope that answers your question. Just thought I'd quickly answer that whilst we're waiting for people to stream in. Make sure you say hello when you join Facebook and when you are joining YouTube. Don't be a lurker, okay? So Janice's question was about does it make a huge difference on your sales pages by doing capitalizing beginning each word? So I was just showing her on my opt-in page when you start bringing all the letters down, I might as well do it with all of it and just finish this off, that it just looks different. For me, it looks different. And again, this is a personal preference thing. You want things to stand out. You want people to be able to see the message you're trying to give them. And what makes me laugh is a lot of English clients I have, or potential English clients I have, are always like, oh yeah, no, Rob, I don't want a sales funnel because I don't want to be salesy. I'm not, you know, and no offense to Americans, by the way, this is just what English people say. Oh, I'm not American. I don't want to be all showy. And I just have to tear into them. I'm like, look, is your stuff good? Is your software good? Is your training good? Yeah, it's really, really good. It's really good. So what is wrong with, you know, telling people how good it is? There's nothing showy and nothing like it. There's no one else on this page that can tell people about it apart from you, unless you're doing like a video case study. And so, you know, it just frustrates me a little bit how people are just a little bit, they don't want to, the English specifically, they don't want to rave about what they do. If what you do is good, your training, your software, your product, whatever it is, then rave about it. Okay, don't feel bad about raving about it. So yes, Pauline asked the question. Pauline at work at the moment, but listening. Nice to see you, Pauline. Yes, or I have got used to looking at it in that format all day. Sebastian, going on from Janice's question, what exactly do H1, H2, H3 fonts do apart from grab attention? Brits aren't used to blowing their own trumpets. No, you are right. I totally agree. And that's why I do like modeling and hanging out with Americans. I love Americans. I love their personality. I love their positivity. I love every kid is kind of taught you can do what you want. You can do anything. You can run your own business. I love that. In England, we have got a very different mindset. I've been in and around Americans and, you know, very successful online marketers for 20 years now, and it rubs off. You know, I'm very into positivity. I'm very into The Secret and Law of Attraction, and, you know, I visualize, I meditate. I'm not saying that Americans meditate, but my point is that in England we're too, I don't want to say that. I don't want to offend people. I don't want people to think I'm being big-headed. Throw that rubbish out the window, because that's just going to hold you back. It really will. Throughout this challenge, you know, building out your website, building out your lead magnet, building out your sales funnel, which we dive into tomorrow, by the way. The excitement really gets going tomorrow. You know, you've got to tell people who you are and what you're going to give them. That's all you're doing. You know, there's nothing wrong with saying that you're very good at what you do. If you've been doing coaching or mental health awareness for 20 years, 30 years, you run your own practice, you're pretty good at what you do. So tell people. Because if you don't tell them and you do that English thing where you're a bit, oh, well, I don't want to say, then, you know, people will go to someone else that is raving about themselves. And actually the person that's raving about themselves might not be as good as you. So, you know, enough said. So let me know you can hear and see me okay. We had a quick conversation about, someone said about my sound wasn't loud enough on my video. I was kind of surprised because I listened to it on my desktop, on my phone, on my laptop, and I've never had any issues with it, but I really appreciate the feedback. I don't remember the guy's name. I support unapologetic optimism. Yes, I agree, Jackson. Welcome, Jackson. How are you? So, yes, all of you guys over on YouTube, say hello. Let me know what your name is and are you registered for the challenge? If not, it doesn't matter. You're welcome to sit in. This is day 2, task 2, and people on my 10-day challenge where I'm teaching them each day how to build a website, lead magnet and sales funnel in a free software called Groove. If you're on my YouTube channel, you probably know all about Groove because that's all I do is train on Groove. But you need to be registered to make sure you get the tasks, etc. So let's go into today's task. If you don't mind, I'm just going to refresh that page and it won't save everything. I'm hoping it didn't auto-save. Fingers crossed. I know you can't see it, but I'm just going to try and revert it back to the norm. Just so you can see. So I'm going to quickly get rid of this block again because I did get rid of it. Must have saved that when I was messing around the other day. So I'm back to capital letters, Janice. I like the capitals. And again, if you look at most of the best funnels in the world and most of the best converting funnels, not the best, because it's not all about the look. It's about you know, how it converts. So if you look at the best, then you'll see that they pretty much have all got that format. But don't quote me on that. If you find others that haven't, then that's cool. So let me open up the 10-day challenge and bring that down here. I'm really missing I'm back to 4 screens today. We had another drama with my IT company, and so I'm missing, normally I'd have my OBS up here and I'd have something else down here, but I'm feeling like I've only got 4 screens. It kills me. So questions, first things first. Let's go into, there was a few questions asked in the Q&A post, so thank you. And in fact, before I do that, I just wanted a little shout out to make sure you all saw, and I'll move that just so you can see. I shared this today, and obviously I've talked to you guys about, you know, how you can succeed and you know, taking part and taking action and supporting each other and supporting the community. And I hope everyone that was on last night could see that looking at everyone else's client avatar gave you a bit more of an understanding of the avatar and what other people had said and what other people had put in there, so it hopefully would then fine-tune yours. Did anyone kind of go away from last night and rejig theirs just a tiny bit? Let me know in the chat. And my chat over here is not working again. Stupid ass chat. Oh, you know what? I normally have it on my phone, don't I? I'm going to bring it up on my phone so that at least I can see. Let me go back to the chat. Hey, Stephen. Hey, Teresa. How are you? Oh, I can't go any further up on there. That sucks. I have to go up here. Let me just quickly go backwards. Jackson, hide it under a bushel. No, I'm going to let it shine. You love your songs, Jackson. Hear and see you okay. Yes, howdy, Teresa. Where are you from, Teresa? Let us know. Good evening, Stephen. And by the way, did all you prize winners from last night get your prizes? I like it for aesthetic purposes. Yes, it's very nice. Martin, can you post the link to the YouTube feed here, please, Rob? Facebook? Yeah, of course I can. Of course I can. I say, of course I can. It will just take me a few seconds just to, because I've got the YouTube studio is over there, and I'm just going to open my Yeah, bear with me 2 seconds. And if anyone else is having issues with it, please jump onto YouTube Studio. Just need to grab the link. I didn't put the link in the messages today because I just thought that everyone who tuned in over the last 2 days has been people who are just off my channel, so they weren't anyone who was actually inside the challenge. So it's sod's law. So let me just find that. Where are we? I need a shareable link. Boom. Bring you back over here. YouTube live link. There you go. It's in the chat. Jackson, I tweaked mine. Awesome, Jackson. Well done. Sebastian tweaked a tad. More clarity on their professions. Yes, thank you, Tib, for my prize. Tib. Oh yeah, I think you're being funny now, Janice. Janice called me Tob at the beginning of the Facebook Live. Either that or you're really having some typo issues tonight. Yes, but seem to be only one of the 2 pages. Stephen, sorry, I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. And if you do go over to YouTube, who was it, Martin, just say hello in there, just check that the chats all work and the connection seems up okay now. Yay, Janice. Yeah, Stephen, sorry, I wasn't sure what you were saying there. Apologies. Okay, so where was I? You know what, I'm gonna bring Facebook chat back down here. It draws my eye away from the camera, but up here I need to have my OBS so that I can know what I'm doing. Otherwise we get a ding 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 moment, and we've already had one of those tonight. So just wanted to quickly just go through. I shared this in the group today, and it's just a top contributor. And again, when you're running your own challenges, you run your own courses, inside your Facebook group, you've got all this at your fingertips, and it's really cool. And all you do is go in and select for the top contributors. So well done, Smart Life Pauline. Awesome. You can see how many comments they've made, how many likes. And please be aware that if you go live or you post in the group, then that gives you, it kind of bumps you up, because you can see here Mona had done a Facebook Live when she's only done a few comments and a few likes, but she's in 5th place. So this was earlier. And Sebastian, well done, by the way, for doing your Facebook Live and introducing yourself. Proud of you. Karen, well done. And in fact, all of you guys in the top 10, well done. Thanks for engaging, taking part, playing full out. And Martin, you're snuck in 10th. So, you know, you guys are the prize winners. You guys are the ones who are really going to get the most out of this. So, so thank you. Right, where was I? Questions. Actually, I can just go to the questions here, and I can, in fact, I'll leave that open so I can come back to those. So the questions were, I might as well just share my cam again. My screen looks a bit fuzzy, Teresa. Really? Is anyone else having the same issue? What are you watching it on, Teresa? Because I've got it playing on my phone and I've got it playing over here, and it kind of looks all right. It may have little breakouts. I live in Spain. The internet is not that good, and sometimes it just goes and just cuts out. In fact, it did the other day twice when I was giving a talk at the Business Expo. It just dropped out. It's one of the pains. So, questions. Kerry Louise Hinchcliffe. What if you don't have a product to sell and you want to send them to an affiliate offer once they opt in for your lead magnet? Would you make your lead magnet pages congruent to your offer pages? Absolutely. So we looked briefly last night. We just quickly published that just in case I didn't already, just so it saves it again. It might be your end. Yeah, no, try your best to make sure your internet's working. Looks good here. Yeah, but please keep feeding back to me, guys. I need to know if it's playing okay. Save. Just saved. What are you talking about? So last night, why did we get into bridge pages last night? I think it was Cara mentioned it, and she mentioned she does some affiliate marketing. She's got her products and stuff like that. But we showed you the bridge page for Groove, and I'm just going to quickly find it again for anyone that wasn't on last night. And a bridge page is just like you've said. You want to promote a learn photography course, right? And instead of sending someone directly to the affiliate link, there's a few reasons why you don't do that. First things first, trying to share an affiliate link, a raw affiliate link on Facebook, you're just gonna get blocked. Either they're gonna block you, or they're just gonna go, no, sorry, you can't share that link, right? So I'm trying to, yeah, there it is. So there's, like I say, two different things. The first thing is, if you've got an affiliate product like with ClickFunnels or Groove, if I share it on Facebook, there's a good chance that so many people have already done it, and so many people have said it's spam. So then Facebook comes up before he even posts and says, no, you can't share that. So I do a lot of promotions with JVZoo, and I cannot post a JVZoo link on my page and my group. It just comes up and says, you're going against all our rules and regulations, etc. So that's the first reason why you use a bridge page. The second reason is, obviously, as you said, it's an opt-in. You want to get people's names and emails before you send them somewhere. Because let's say, for example, where's my... And I'll just quickly draw this because it hopefully visually it'll be easier to see. In fact, let me just zoom out. Doesn't matter. So let's say this is your... Okay, that's disappeared. Okay. What's going on with this? You know, I'll go to my little whiteboard. Sorry, I thought that it's normally quite easy to use in Snagit. Oh, you know what? This could take too long. Damn, I just wanted to quickly. There's my little whiteboard. I've got about 4 or 5, but. I just wanted to draw it for you. Damn. It's always the way, isn't it? Always the way. I don't understand why that is not working. Just disappearing. Anyway, so you've got the page. Let's say this is the page here, all right? This is your lead magnet, but it's your bridge page. Okay, this is it. This one here. And you want to take their name and email before you send them to this, which is the affiliate page. If you send them directly here, and let's say they opt in if it's not a sales page, well, that person's got the opportunity to market to that person again, and you never have. So yes, you would put an opt-in page in front of your affiliate offer. This is what this is. I might as well open it. It's easier to view. So this is my affiliate bridge page. You can see it there. Rob's Groove Bonuses, GroovePagesBonuses.com. I don't actually think this one's live. I think this one is still, because it's in Groove. I haven't got it hooked up. I think the one we actually use is in ClickFunnels, but this is the same layout. So you can see here they pop there. It won't open up a pop-up because it's not set up. When they click there, they put their name and email in, and then I send them directly to my Groove affiliate link. And I get opt-ins every single day for a free account. I've probably had 2 today where people have just registered for a free account either through my YouTube channel or somewhere. So that's why doing YouTube and doing Facebook and doing all the things that we talked about last night, it takes time. It takes time to get traction, but then you will start seeing the snowball effect kick in. Am I not sharing my screen? Oh my God, I'm not. Wow. That's why this is really frustrating with not the right amount of screens. Sorry guys. So sorry. I just get into the flow of doing what I'm doing, and then I realised that, sorry, might be on my end. Yeah, I'm way behind on the chat. All of those wanted crystal clear, ding, ding, ding. Bridge page is kind of like a lead page. Yes. First time here, a quick overview of what this is about would be nice. Where's that name gone? Sorry, it just jumped because the chat just jumped. Where did it go? Shells, if you are new, welcome. You are very, very welcome. This is a 10-day challenge where we're going to show you how to build out a website, a lead magnet, and a sales page inside of the Groove software here. So if you haven't already got a Groove account, if you've been invited by someone, go back to them and ask to get your Groove account set up for free. If not, then go to, in the guides, I'll show you here, in the guides inside of the group, you should be in the Facebook group because you're watching this. Go to guides, you can watch the welcome video here, the rules here, and then you can grab your free account. So I hope that kind of catches you up, a very speedy catch up, and you're very welcome. So let me go back to what I was saying. So yes, I was kind of showing you one box, opt-in page, lead magnet, bridge page, then to the affiliate offer. If someone comes directly to the affiliate offer, you can never market to them again. You might make a sale, you might make $10, $20, $100, but you'll never be able to offer them more services in that niche again. So yeah, this bridge page here, if I open it there, is my bonuses page. And this is hooked up on my other one in ClickFunnels, where they click here, it takes their name and email, and then I send them direct to the affiliate link. And you can see there, I've got all the bonuses that I'm offering them, and I give them a little bit of an overview of Groove, the free version. So you can see there, this probably needs updating because this is probably a 1.5 years old. Then they've got the Platinum Lifetime. In fact, I will update this. And we've got the upgrade to Groove Pro. I don't even think they do that anymore. So yeah, I gave 2 or 3 of you last night, I gave you this page and my bonuses page as a prize for taking part and being active and being on the live. Yeah, let me know if you guys got that through. I know Janice said she wasn't aware of how to use it. In fact, I can tell you now. It'll take you... let me see. So when you logged into your Groove account, you just open up a new window and paste in the link I gave you, and then it should, I haven't logged in yet, it should then open up the builder, and then it should start dragging the 2 pages in, I think. I haven't done it for a while, but yeah, so you can see it's opening the builder. Give it a little bit of time, and it should then upload those 2 pages I gave you yesterday. So boom, you can see that one's uploaded, and it should give you the bonus delivery page as well. Yeah. And this is where they download their bonuses. Make sense? I'm hoping that does. And I'm glad I have my screen on now as well. Yeah. So bridge page, any affiliate offer you ever do in the entire world should have a bridge page. So if you look here, I was lucky enough to be invited as one of the people that could promote. That's not right. That's my bonuses. Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. Steps. Yeah, so you can see I do 2 versions. I do one version, and I'll always do this, whether in ClickFunnels or Groove. I do one version for the people on my list. Hey Imran, nice to see you over on YouTube. Because if they're already on my list, I don't want to force them to opt in somewhere else. Now, if I'm segmenting, that's different, okay? But you can see here, this was a huge promotion, a huge offer that they did a year or so ago. This is my old page actually. So this was my page where I sent out to my people saying, look, they've got this amazing training course coming on with Dean Graziosi, Tony Robbins, Russell Brunson, 3 of my favourite people in the world. You can see we disabled the video. There's a video there of me explaining to people what it was and how they got my $6,000 worth of free bonuses if they registered for this course. Okay, and again, you can see the layout's all similar. I've modelled their page was this. Look, this is their logo. Everything here is modelled on their page, so it feels congruent. So when someone goes from here to their page, they go, "Oh, I'm in the right place." It's all subconscious. And again, you can see I've actually put capital letters there. They must have had that. I've just modelled their page, and then you can see here. This was my old villa when I first moved here to Spain, and I gave everyone who joined. I think I had 15 people came to Spain, and we had a one-day mastermind at my house, which was unbelievable. And then I gave them all of these bonuses, and these bonuses, and these bonuses, etc. And it'll probably, yeah. So this one was the one where they had to put their name and email in, and then you'll have a second version where if they're on my list, I'm not that worried about grabbing their name and email again unless I want to segment them, and then I'll take them here. So the page is identical. I've cloned the page. All I've done is change the buttons. So instead of the button now going to the pop-up, when I click there, I don't know if it will still be a live link. That promotion's finished a long time ago. Oh, it is. And see, they've changed it all now because they've updated the offer. This is now a different color, but like I said, I'm not using that page to promote anymore, but this is Dean and Tony. Sugar. Did you see that? It suddenly changed at the last second. I don't know what happened there. Let me try again. Does that make sense, everyone? Yes, that's where the second page is. Love your model. Stephen, you were talking about the second page. With you. Awesome. Love your modeling. Yeah, look, there's nothing I've invented here. I didn't invent funnels. I didn't invent all of this stuff that these guys are really shit hot at. And look, I model a lot of things. You know, this is what one of my pages looks like, my order pages. And actually, if we went back a step, it kind of opened up the page. You can see now they've changed this offer. It's now, it is $2,000 still, but this is the old Knowledge Broker blueprint. But yeah, you get the gist. Hope that answers that question. And then look, once you've built out, so let's say this is in Groove. Once you've built out a bonus page, right? Let me share my screen again a little bit. Once you've built out one and you like it, you like the flow, you like the theme, then you just clone it in, or you save it as a template in Groove. So if I need to build this again right now, obviously this is ClickFunnels, but if I needed to do that over here, I just come here and either save it as a template, which I can. Okay, that means I can go into a brand new funnel if I'm doing a new promotion, or if I want to do another one inside of here for Groove, I just go and click clone, and then maybe I just change the bonuses out, maybe change the colors, change the, you know, once you've done one really good bonus page, and that was a ridiculously good bonus page. I spent a lot of time building that out and modeling it and making sure it looked good, and you know, the bonus, I mean, this was a lot of money it cost me because I gave a lot on this day, but I got a 50% commission on everyone that upgraded to a $2,000 course. So I think I had 25 sales, so I made 25 grand on this promotion. I was on the marketers cruise and I didn't really do much for it after building the page. I just then sent that out to my database. So again, we go back in that loop of why you need a bridge page before you send someone to an affiliate offer. Because then further down the line, you've got the opportunity to say to them, look, you were interested in this. I think this will really work for you as well. I use it. That's how I do things. I don't promote anything that I wouldn't use. I've got the course myself, and I've got their new course as well. I'm an avid learner. I am constantly learning. All day today I'm working on all this stuff for you guys. I've got a video up here playing constantly. One was with Dean Graziosi, and then I had something else. And I'm constantly trying to learn to keep crafting and honing my skills to make sure that what I'm teaching is like up to date right now. Does that make sense? I'll catch up with the chat. Imran, near logo, you place 2 empty containers. Why? Good question. Very good question, Imran. Let's say, for example, I think my throat's going. I've been on 4 client calls today, and I've shot 2 videos, and yeah, it's kind of hitting that point. So, let's say I dragged in a empty block. And of course, the reason on this one is there's no nav bar. This isn't a website. So you could add a nav bar if you're building a website, and there's nav bars in the elements down here. So I could add, I'm just going to drag it in there, I'm not going to use it, but I could add a nav bar and then decide, okay, well, I want my logo over here on the left. When it's ready, I'm sharing my screen here, so logo will go in over here and then a button over there. But I don't want that because this is a sales page. I just want that. This is going out to people that know me now, so that's why my logo's there. Now, if I add my logo here, it's sort of like staying on the left because I've left centered it. But I like to have it in a container so I can space it easier. Okay, so if I had this whole block centered, for example, if I had something else in here, if I had the whole block centered like that, the image will show in the middle. Okay, if I had something else there, but it's just what we do. We like to lay things out in containers because then it means, let's say, we get rid of this block again. Let's say, and I was doing it on a client's website earlier, actually it's not far over enough, or I want it further to the left. Well, now I can start using the spacing just in this one container, and I can move it, I can change it, or I can go there. And it gives me a lot more flexibility and a lot more control. That's all. And again, it's just habit. We build things out in containers and blocks, and yeah, but a great question, Imran. Thank you. Yes. No problem, Jackson. So, second question was Michael Southwell. Are you on, Michael? Say hello if you are. I don't have any content to charge for yet. So, okay, this is not part of this task, but I'm happy to answer it. I kind of always will if we haven't got enough questions on task. In fact, no, let me come back to that one. And there's another one from Barbara I'll come back to. So, I want to go into to look at some of the mock-ups. Again, we did this last night with the avatars, which I thought was really helpful. So where are we? And a few of you guys like the go full page, the little Pac-Man, didn't you? He's kind of cool. Shells, thank you for the quick overview. I do already have a active paid Groove account for funnels, currently dormant. I do need help though. Oh, awesome. So join us. I'm presuming because you're in here, you've already registered for the 10-day challenge. If you haven't registered for the July one, then you can see on my screen here, that is the link, and I'm happy to post that in the chat. You must have registered for this challenge at some point. Oh, I really don't like when it does that. It takes the, look, if I paste that, see, it takes the Facebook basically add all of their shit in front of it. It really does annoy me. I don't want that, Facebook. Go away. Yeah, I'm not too happy with Facebook right now. They're not wowing me. So yes, please make sure you register. Then you get the email messages, etc., and it will give you the day one videos, etc., to keep you caught up. So let's have a quick look. I'm going to go back to the top like we did last night. Early action takers. That's cool. This was kind of cool, and this is probably why Pauline is top of the bunch right now in activity and action. So this was Pauline's overview of the mock-up. So I like the little music in the background. It looks cool, Pauline. I like it. Really nice. And I like the fact you added a little music to it. If you're on, please let me know that I'm not butchering your name, or let me know how I describe it, or say it, sorry. How to use a funnel to launch your business. I think this was a template. I think you said. But yeah, it looks cool. And is this you? I think this actually is. Yeah, it looks like it is. It looks like you've already put yourself on there, so well done. Nice start. When you're ready, Facebook. Whoa. Not sure what happened there. Strange. Let's go back to the top. And I see another question over on YouTube. Imran, I see you changed the layout in second container, not in first container. In first container 1. Yeah, hold those questions, Imran, because we're diving in tomorrow into the builds. I go through more things on the build. You see me editing like live in the builder. Yeah, I'd rather keep it on this tonight. If we get time at the end, I'll come back to that question. Michael. Yeah, so it was Michael. Yeah, Michael mentioned about the volume. And please let me know in the chat if my volume isn't loud enough on my recorded videos. I actually bumped it right to the top today, but I'm just worried that it might have a bit of a back echo. Michael said he's using the SaaS landing page. I think he just did a screenshot of the top. That's cool. You can see how slow my Facebook is going tonight. Kerry Louise looks nice. Made up from 4 different websites. That's cool. And this is the idea. You know, you don't ever want someone coming to you and going, "Oh yeah, you've just copied Frank Kern's website." Exactly, because people will. People who are in your niche, they'll see other people in the niche, and you don't want that. And so taking or modeling, I keep saying modeling, the layout. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone's modeling each other. I'm constantly modeling the top pages in the world. People who are much more advanced than I am. People who've got 50 people in their team, and they're running like Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi's launch. It was like the biggest launch on the internet, and I was lucky enough to be one of 200 people who were allowed to be an affiliate for it. If you came on one of my trainings previously, you see that as an affiliate we got sent all the guff, and they sent us a hat and a mug and all this stuff because they really know how to treat you. So I watch intently on what these kind of people do. Russell Brunson, Mike Filsaime. I want to know, what are they doing different from me? What can I do? So, if it's one thing that you can learn from this is model what everyone else is doing. If you need to model me, that's perfect. When we start building out the lead magnets and sales pages, I'm happy for you to model my pages. Don't worry about that. Change the colors, change the images, change the headlines. That's absolutely fine. Don't think you've got to learn all of this brand new and you've got to build it all from scratch on a blank background. That's not what you have to do. So yeah, I like this one, Kerry. It looks cool. And I think you posted your lead magnet and that was the only thing that not everyone did. And again, I'm telling you off here, people. You didn't all post your lead magnet, your website, and your... so you can see she's done her lead magnet here. And I don't know if you match them all up on colors or they're just very feminine colors. I like the fact they all look similar. And I think you did the other one here. This was the sales page. And I can zoom in there. This is cooking books. And I don't think that's the niche you're in. I think I actually asked you. Yeah, that's right. Books and Etsy templates and printables. Yeah. Again, nice sales page. And there is nothing wrong with finding, if you don't want to mess around with the mock-ups, there's nothing wrong with finding a lead magnet that looks really good or a sales page that looks really good and just copying and modeling some of the blocks, as long as your text isn't exact. Look, there's no point in trying to just literally copy someone exactly. Then it's copyright infringement and you're just going to get a lawsuit or something like that. This was Imran. Was this you earlier asking some questions about the spacing? This was Janice. Launch a website, free. Oh, this is in a Word, like a Word doc or a Groove doc. It's cool. Mr. Robbins there. Stay in touch. It looks like it chopped off at the bottom, Pauline. Janice. So I couldn't quite see the bottom of it there. Jackson. He loves the go full page and snip and sketch. Stephen, I think you got in just in time tonight. And if there's any who you haven't posted already in the comments and you want us to have a quick look, then please pop them in the comments now. That's cool. Again, quite short, but absolutely fine. because it's only a one-page site we're building, you will probably need to have it a little bit lengthier because you want to cover as much as you need to cover to make sure people understand who you are and what the business does or what you do. Stephen put his sales page. Jackson, I need to redo mine. I'm learning everything, not much computer experience, but learning quickly. No, absolutely fine. So this is sales page. Cool. Oh, this was, I didn't see this one. This one must have been a late addition. Because I did think that you're in the photography niche. So yeah, I was surprised actually, Stephen, that you didn't go and model other photography kind of lead magnets or sales pages. And so I'm guessing this is your website. It looks like you've chopped it off halfway. But yeah, there's going to be some good ones out there. And then Jackson. Okay. Yeah, you need to send the link with access that anyone can view. But that's fine. So yeah, so all looking good on those. Janice, I couldn't snip the whole thing to keep it all on the screen. That's why I lost some of the bits at the bottom. Don't worry, Janice, don't worry. Okay, so let me go back to the questions that we had, and then if there's anything else that I haven't covered, let me know in the chat. If there's anything that you guys have got questions about the mock-up phase. As I say, tomorrow, what have I got? Have I got screen share? Have I got me? I've got a bit of both. Tomorrow we start on the building. Oh yeah. So for those who haven't been in the builder or haven't been here long or haven't used Groove, this is where I'm telling you, expect that you're going to get frustrated. Expect that you're not going to know every single thing about the builder. Expect that you're not going to know how to move things around a little bit, and a bit like Imran had today about minus spacing and this. But expect it ahead of time. Don't get frustrated with it halfway through tomorrow's task when you're starting to build out your website or you're editing your template. Don't let that stop you. My rule on the challenge is, if something is taking you more than 10, 20 minutes to figure out, like for example, the spacing we just talked about, if you can't get the spacing right and you didn't know to use 3 here and you wanted it over here, don't sit there for 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours and get frustrated. Just figure it out. Don't figure it out. Realize you're stuck with it and move on to the next block. That's all I recommend. So, if this top block is, you can't figure out where this logo goes, at least you finish this block and this block and this block. And yeah, so 10, 20 minutes maximum trying to figure something out with the settings or the container or all those things that are going to frustrate you. But you don't stop, you just keep plowing on forward. And I don't know if I've talked about it on the other ones, on the other trains, because it's not on my eye line. It used to be, because this used to be right behind my desk there. I need to move it. But I don't know if you can see that. You should be able to see it. It'll take a few seconds for it to catch up. But this was, I have on here my Tony Robbins Firewalk, because any day where I'm having a bit of a day, which I do, I'm like you guys, I'm just a human being. I have days where shit's going bad and I don't know what's wrong and I can't figure things out, and there's days like that. And today's been crazy busy. I've literally not stopped for a second. All I've eaten today is 3 biscuits. Because I woke at 7, sent out the things, then I had a call at 10, then I had a call at 11, then I had a call at 12, then I had 3 videos to record for you guys. I had to deal with my team all day as well, and then I had another call at 4, another call at 5, another call at 6, and then I literally jumped on there with you guys. So it's been a manic day. But days where I'm having a bad day or a shit day or I'm having an issue, I just look at the Firewalk and go, I walked on fire. After one day with Tony Robbins, I walked about 40 yards across hot coals. Okay, so that's one thing I've got there. But this is the thing that I love, and this is what I tell people all the time, and you'll hear me repeat it again and again and again. It's called the obstacle is the way. So I'm telling you now that in this challenge there are going to be obstacles. So I'm pre-warning you. So don't be surprised when they turn up. And this quote says, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Let me repeat that. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. And the way that I read that, and for me, and you will read it in a different way, it's a quote I found online, is that once the barriers are there, and actually the breakthroughs are always behind those big walls, the big barrier. But most human beings, me especially in my earlier years, maybe I hit the barrier and I'd stop. I'd hit another barrier, I'd stop. I'd hit another barrier, I'd stop. And then I started getting into online marketing and meeting lots of Americans and meeting lots of marketers and started to change my mindset. And I realized eventually that actually when I hit that really hard barrier, which I have the same things as you do, I'm just in a different place. Every time I hit a really tough barrier of, God, I don't know how to do this, I know that on the back end of it, that's where the aha moment comes. That's where you realize, and you look backwards. Every time you do that and go, there was a great big wall there. I was stuck on that for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 2 days, a week, a month. It doesn't seem so complicated now because you've broken through it. So I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to make sure that you guys understand that those barriers are coming. Be prepared. Don't worry about them. You're going to break through them. Okay? Make sense? Just going to pop back to the chat. Kerry, thank you. No, my pleasure. Does that make sense, guys, what I just covered there? With the, and you can, I'm pretty sure you can find it online because I'm sure I looked on for the last challenge. The obstacle is the way. I recommend print it out, and I mean it's actually a book as well, but I've got an image with a coin on it, and in fact I didn't realise that actually it was a book. Oh no, it is. It's Ryan Holland. That's right. I've got one of Ryan Holland's book. Something about what's it called? Ego. It's a really good book. That's it. Ego is the enemy. So I do like this writer. Actually, I might have to go and order that like right now. But where's the image that I found? Oh, maybe I need to put a quote because it's obviously just finding the book. My recommendation would be find it and print it. I've probably got it saved somewhere, so I can send it to you guys if you would like it. But it's something that I look at and read and remind myself of on a daily basis. Sods, I can't find it, but don't worry, I will find it, and I will. If any of you want it, just let me know in the comments, and I will send it to you because I've probably got it saved on my desktop because I printed it out. But it doesn't matter, and I know you can't see what I'm looking at because I've got my screen, but it didn't matter. I'm just looking at quotes, but I couldn't find it. Problem is with the quotes, it just goes off on different tangents. Anyway, so that was not the question. So I went off on a little tangent there. Makes sense. This is the way, the Mandalorian. Yes, please send it over, Rob. Yes, yes. Okay, yeah. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll find it. I'll dig it out of my Dropbox. I don't want to waste any more of your time trying to find it. So next question was. Let me check what have I got. I've got my screen. That's cool. The next question was from Michael, and I think I've covered most of the mock-up questions. If you haven't already done your mock-ups for your website, your lead magnet, and your sales page, please do them. It's really important. It's helpful for when you start building out tomorrow. So Michael said, I don't have any content to charge for yet, which I presume most of you will be in the same boat. So this is kind of helpful. I'm hoping to build a free community first and then offer a premium subscription for other content and training. But I'm a bit stuck on what to offer or how to structure the pricing in the early stages. In moving people from a free Facebook group, so I want to reduce the friction from the move. Yeah, look, that probably is the same as a huge chunk of you, that you all want to train people and coach people and do that kind of thing, but you don't really have anything yet. And we talked about it a little bit last night. You've obviously got to pick a niche or pick a skill set that you've got. For me, it's funnel building, it's running challenges, and I taught myself. I'm self-taught. I started building websites and funnels 15 years ago, and I just taught myself, and I've worked ferociously. I really have over the last 20 years. Not so much the last few years, but you know, it's like they say that getting the snowball to the top of the hill is always tough because it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Once it gets to the top of the hill, it starts going over the other side. But to get it to the top, you've got to work really hard and you've got to put a lot of effort in. So my recommendation would be, Michael, if you are on, let me know. I haven't seen you post, but my recommendation would be start with affiliate marketing. Start with Groove. Don't even think about going on ClickBank and JVZoo and all these other things that will just confuse the living hell out of you. Start with Groove. You're already a Groove affiliate. If you've got a free account, if you've got a paid account, you get 40%, free account 20%. I'd have a paid account all day long because I paid for my software with 2 sales or 2.5 sales in the first week. Okay, and that's okay. I've got a small list and I've got a bigger list, but you could yourself, all of you, start just talking to business owners that you know. Every single one of you on this challenge has probably got 10 business owners that you could literally pick up the phone to today and phone, right? I don't even need, that's rhetorical. I know you have. So my advice would be pick up the phone to 10 people and say, hey Bob, how are you? How's COVID being? How's business? Have a chit chat. Don't phone them up and pitch them and just be a complete pitch fest. But just phone them up and go, look, after you've caught up, look Bob, I've just started out on a new venture. COVID's really made me realise that I can't just carry on doing what I'm doing as a teacher. So I'm teaching myself how to build websites and funnels, and I've found this amazing software in this company. They're huge, they're revolutionary. Would you want to have a little look? I've had a look at your website, if you know. I've had a look at your website. It looks a bit dated. You know what? I'd happily build you a free website if you'd give me a referral or you give me a testimonial yeah? And that's how I'd kind of start. In fact, that's exactly how I'd start as of today. I'd offer the first 5 people, I'd put it out on social media and I'd say to people, I've just started a new profession, building websites, building funnels in Groove, and I want 5 testimonials. I can only do this for 5 people. Who's interested? That's kind of how I'd start. And then I'd create a Facebook group with teaching people like I'm doing, nothing different. There's going to be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of us teaching people how to use Groove. That's cool. There's enough room in the market. There's 140,000 people in the Groove group as of today. That's the Facebook group. Probably another 50, 60,000 actual users. So there's plenty of space for all of us. So yeah, I would do that. I would start with Groove, start your own Facebook group, start your own YouTube channel. Just do basic beginner videos whilst you're learning, because sometimes I start a video or I plan out a video and I've not looked at the update, for example, like the Groove, the build has changed, and I say, right, I'm going to do a video on this, and I don't look at it, I don't pre-do it, I kind of do it as I'm going along, so I'm learning it whilst I'm doing it. So all of you could be just recording whilst you're building, and then just crop all the bits out where you mess up and just kind of voice over it. If you did that using Loom or using OBS, if you did that over the next 10 days, by the way, it's a great idea. It's not a bad idea. If you just went and got free OBS, let's say free OBS, it is just a software, it's a free software. And this is just me sidetracking, but it's relevant to this question. If you got this software, download it on your computer, set it up. Let me drag it down, you'll see mine's a little bit more set up and a little bit more complex. It doesn't need to be. You can literally have one window and you go over here and you click start recording. If whilst you were doing your challenge tomorrow, you recorded yourself and did it as though you were doing a training video, if you did that for the next 10 days and did it on every day's challenge, every day's task, how much better would you be by the end of the 10 days at recording videos? And then you can play it back to yourself, and you can, a lot of the times when I'm doing videos or lives, my pause is If I'm not sure what to say, I say If I'm doing a sales video specifically, I say A little bit less on the lives and a little bit less on the recording. But if I'm doing a sales video where I know I've got to nail it in one hit, if I have a little pause, my default is and then I go into the next bit. But I only know that because I've done so many videos. So it'd be a great idea for you guys to do that. Don't have to, but just thought it'd be a good idea. So yeah, that's my answer, Michael. I would stick with Groove or stick with affiliate marketing. You don't have to build anything. You don't have to come up with anything. You can just start earning money online using Groove and using affiliate marketing for now. Then once you've got some expertise in it, then you can start doing your own courses, your own trainings, etc. If you're someone like Sebastian who's already got a skill set, or the lady yesterday who said she was a health professional, or insert other, then yes, you could run your own course because that's something you're passionate about. You've got a skill set. It depends what your knowledge base is, Michael, and what your skill set is. So I hope that answers. Yes please, thank you for sending it. Must go now. Jackson, no problem. Sounds like a good way to learn at the same time, create yeah, I just thought of that. As you know, most of the stuff that I got is just ad hoc, but it's a great idea. You don't have to share it. You're not sharing it with anyone. You just go and download the software that's right here, which would take 3 seconds if I hadn't already had it up on the screen. And then you just open it up and you go to YouTube and you find out, you don't need to go to YouTube. Yours will have one screen like this. You'll see over here, start recording. You press that button and it will start recording your screen if you've set it up. You don't need to worry about all of this. It's all a bit complex. And obviously if I'm not sharing my screen, you can't see. Actually, you can't even see my OBS. Oh, I think I've just realised you can't actually see it. Yeah, so I'm dragging my OBS in front of the screen share, but it doesn't come up on the screen. Interesting. But you can see it there. It's oh, that's what it looks like, if that shows. Anyway, just a good idea. I'm gonna have a slurp of drink and let you guys all catch up. In fact, I'm watching the catch-up bit over here. I don't even know if it shows my bottom bar when it pops up. I think I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes. I don't think it does. No, Janice, I just realised that as I was trying to show it and then went over here. But I did say I'm probably going to try and do a training on setting up your OBS. But you could just go and download it right now, tonight at the end of the training. Go and find a YouTube video. Just say, how do I record in OBS? And you'll find 50 people on there who'll show you exactly how to set it up. It's really straightforward, really simple, and you could just start practicing. All good fun. So, Barbara Derrick. Hey Barbara, I think you were on earlier, or I think you had some training. Barbara's already doing some of her own training, so she's just that half a step further ahead, but now she's in part of my mastermind as well. Now she's progressing to taking it to the next level, and I'm excited for her. She's got so much passion. She's I think you're Canadian, Barbara, aren't you? In fact, if you are, on, say hello. So the question was, oh yes, Groove Mail forms, do they work yet? I added one for my audience to fill out to register for a mini course a day ago, but the ball is still spinning. I'll show you now. Nope, you have to have another recorder to record screen share. If you have Mac, you can use QuickTime, which is free. Yeah, it doesn't matter what recorder you use. I suppose I'm just trying to say to you that you don't need to use Camtasia like I do. I paid for that. I pay for it every year. But OBS, you can record all of your stuff. In fact, I did it the other week where I was screen recording and I was doing a live at the same time. I had 2 separate OBSs open. But again, that's a bit more technical. But anyway, I digress. So, in answer to your question, I swear that the mozzies are eating me. It's getting to that time of night where they're starting to play. Even though I've got the door shut and I've got all my nets over the windows, they seem to find their way in all the time. Groove Mail. Let us. So the short answer is, for you at the moment, unless you are one of the lucky ones, Groove Mail is not active for you. So unless you're one of the top 1% sellers on Groove, which I'm fortunate enough to be, and you're part of the super user group, it is not live for you. When you come in here, it will say at the top, red writing saying it's still in sandbox, whatever it said, I can't remember now. But for me it is. So I'm surprised actually that Barbara was able to make a form. You might still be able to make it, but you can't do anything with it. I'm surprised actually, because I thought when it was had the red writing at the top, I thought you couldn't create any forms. But you know, you can see this is the one that we set up the other day. We haven't really promoted it. We haven't done anything with it. And again, the builder's updated. But I'll show you this. I'll show you a little bit now, actually, because we won't cover this when we add in the autoresponder, because I'm going to show you how to add MailChimp or GetResponse, because for now, Groove you can't use. And what I'll do, I said today, I think on one of the videos, in about a month or 2 months' time, every single person that's ever been on my challenge or one of my challenges, I'll invite you all to a webinar where I'll show you how to set up your Groove Mail. So instead of me trying to run another challenge, I'll just invite you all on and I'll just show you how we've set it all up, and then how we've set all our sequences, segments, all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll look after you guys. So you can see here, you can edit this top line, this bottom line. I don't think actually you can add more than the 2 lines. I'm presuming I can make that go into 2 lines like that. That's fine. And then you can drag and drop these either way round. I like the first name first. Oh, you can edit the field. So again, this is cool. A lot of this has been updated. Text input. This field is required, which is definite, and the same here. This field is required. And you want it to be required, guys. You want to force people to put their name and email in, otherwise it just doesn't make sense. Hey Brad, how are you, buddy, over on YouTube? Yes, I had trouble with this builder not fully working. You're talking about the form builder in GrooveMail. Let me know if that's the case. And here you can just edit the text at the moment. So I'm sure when I did this the other day, it was only the text. It won't allow me, which is like, come on, let me change the button color. I can't remember if actually it's on the next step. And now here you've got the form set up. You've got these here. All it does is scrolls you down to where it is. So you can just scroll down, put your name of the form, you know, what's going to happen, subscriber list. So when someone opts in, they're going to get subscribed to this list. They're going to get this tag, or you can click don't assign a tag. They're going to add it to this sequence, or don't apply them to a sequence. And then you can have single or double opt-in. And then you've got the success URL where they're going to go to after they've opted in. And then you've got your welcome email. You can see here we've just dumped in a demo welcome email. And then you can set up your SMS as well. I haven't actually tried that. I'm pretty sure it's with Twilio. Maybe it's coming soon. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can do anything with it. But yeah, so I will be setting my Twilio up with that. And then there's the embed code that I can now go and add to any page. So Brad, yeah, the form, I wanted to adjust the size of top line, etc. Yeah, no, it's not available yet. Again, these are the things that it'll just be, there's no way in the world that Mike and the team are going to leave them as basic as they are. They're just getting there, you know, they're trying to get everything ready. Mr. Mosquito. So this is the challenge cheat sheet. So this is the form that I was just creating. I just grabbed the embed code, but it's already on this page, so that I'd show you where you put it, just to give you a bit of a head start. Yeah, no worries, Janice. It's my pleasure. So I think, I think we may have created a pop-up here. Yeah, that's right. We created 2 pop-ups for this one. And the only problem with the pop-ups is they're not quite there yet. So you click here, click on the embed. Oh, you can see it just took a little bit of time. So that's it there. You can see that's what I've just created over there. But if you need to embed, you just click the little cog. It's taking a little while. And then you just Control A. Well, there'll be nothing in there. And then just Control V. And it will pop that code in there. You'll see it will start loading. I'll give it a second. And then that's the pop-up, the look, and it's got get access, but you can't change. I probably could, I don't want to go too technical, but I probably could come into the code. In fact, it doesn't have a lot of code. There's not a lot I can embed it, I can modify in here. No, on some of the other videos and stuff, I can change stuff in the code, but you can't do it here. But they'll get it sorted. They'll figure it all out. And then save and exit. And then I'll show you how that looks when you open it up. I will publish. Now, I have been having problems with, oh no, it might have fixed itself. This is my subdomain, not my subdomain, my Groove domain, funnelsqualified.groovepages.com. You get an option to add a custom domain or your GroovePages subdomain. On a couple of builds we've done recently where we're just testing, they've had issues with the actual pages working, but that one seems like it's all right. So you can see there, if I refresh. So when you're, I repeat a lot of things. I want to make sure that everyone is on the live that hears it. When you're editing a page over here, and then you save it and publish it, and then you open it up over here, if you've already opened it on your browser, dependent on your browser caching, etc., it may not show the changes. So before you run back over here and get angry and, oh, it didn't work, and you try and change it again, when the page is up like this, just on a Windows, do Control F5 and you'll see it will refresh. See that? If you're on a Mac, it's Command Shift R, and it just does a quick cache clear. So it clears all the shit that your computer's keeping, because what it does a lot of the times, it refresh the page and it just shows you the original page. It doesn't show you the updates. So the reason I wanted to refresh it is we've got an exit pop on this one as well. So when someone tries to leave, you can see it says, wait before you go, giving away free products for free made me a millionaire. And then they click the button and this sends them off to a different affiliate offer. This is my buddy Dean, is one of my good friends from the UK. We were at Funnel Hacking Live last year. You can see him here with Russell. He was part of Russell's Inner Circle. This is one of his products. So I'm just kind of using an opportunity where someone said, I don't really fancy your download. So as they're trying to leave, I kind of hit them with a quick, oh, what about this? Would this interest you? It's just like a second chance, a second bite of the cherry. So I just thought I'd show you that. And then he obviously then would grab their email. Now, this isn't great because I still haven't got their name and email, right? If I click that, I realised it didn't work the other day. It wasn't set up. Although it was, but it just didn't work. Pop up one, it's set up correctly. I don't understand. Doesn't matter. If I've got two buttons on this page, let me see if I can set the other one up. No. For some reason that one isn't working, and I'm not quite sure why. Normally we hyperlink the text below it, but we haven't finished this one yet. It's not really live. So I'll do Command F5. Any questions on? I kind of went off on a tangent there. I think it was about the forms, wasn't it? That's why we started. Yeah, so that pop-up's not working. Pop-ups are a little bit glitchy on Groove at the moment. David Lemon was in our super user group today saying that they're working really hard on getting them fixed. I don't use them many places, okay, because they're just a little bit glitchy. The exit pop seems to work there. I've got it on my VIP page where it's an exit pop, but it broke the other day and it just added a load of code, and there's a few issues with them. Yeah, absolutely, Kerry. They're a bit glitchy. But as I say, I'm in no rush to get this lead magnet completed. We've had a few people out of our groups test it, so yeah, it's not one that we're launching right now. So I'm kind of all right with it. Where are we? That's the one I wanted. So on Macs, what keys do you press to refresh? Yes. Hang on, I've got to pretend like I'm on my Mac. Command Shift R. All together. Command Shift R. And on the Windows, Control F5. Isn't it funny how if I don't close my eyes, I can't think about what it is on the Mac. But if I'm sat on there working in a restaurant or by the beach, I just do it. It's just, your brains are just amazing. So yeah, any other questions? Anything else that we can cover tonight? We've done the mock-ups. If you haven't already, go and do them. If you're on YouTube and you haven't registered for the challenge, please go and register now. You are still welcome to join. We're only on day 2. You've only missed, I'm just going to add that up there. You've only missed working out your client avatar and doing some mock-ups. So please come and join us. These lives each evening are to answer the questions about today's task. Tomorrow we're starting to build out the website in the software. Again, on day 1 I give you access to free software, or all this software, and $2,000 worth of my bonuses. If there's nothing else, I have no idea what the time is. It's just gone 8:15. And just to update, just so you know, tomorrow, every Wednesday or every other Wednesday, I run a mastermind. This Wednesday, tomorrow, I've got my mastermind, so we will be carrying on. We'll be doing our live. I'll be doing mastermind beforehand and mastermind afterwards. So all of you who are part of my mastermind, I've emailed you all today, or that mastermind. So please make sure you check your emails and reply back to me with a few of the things that I've asked you in there. How do you add the embed code to a normal form, not pop-up? You do the same thing. You just drag in a code embed. That's all. So in elements here, scroll down to here, and you drag in the code embed if that was where I wanted to add the form, and it will still be in my clipboard, so I'll quickly show you before we wrap up. Great question. Click there, click the little cog, boom, paste. Oh no, it's not. Let me go to my Clipboard Pro. You son of a gun. It didn't keep it, but yeah, you just paste it in there. So great question. And that's it. I'm just going to check the chats. Can't see screen. Of course, ding, ding, ding. Oh, wow. What a numpty. Sorry. Elements. Scroll down to here. Code embed. Drag in. Let it load. And then you just click the little cog, which you should be able to see when it finishes. Click here again, click the little cog, and then paste in your embed code there and click save. I don't have it in my clipboard still, and it didn't save it in my Clipboard Pro. But that is how you do it. So great question, and thank you for giving me a ding, ding, ding moment. Yes, thank you, Janice, as well. So yeah, anything else? Otherwise, I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to go and get some dinner. I am ravenous. 3 biscuits all day. But I kind of love what I do. You know, all of the client calls I've had today, they were free planning sessions that I gave away last week at an expo where I was speaking at. I've probably had 20 booked in over the next 4 or 5 days, but I love them because I map things out for these clients, and obviously 90% of them go at the end of it. I go, there you go, you go and fix that and sort that out, and they're just like, can you just build it for us? So that's why we do it. But anyway, that's it from me. I can't think of anything else that we need to cover. Let me just check mine. Oh, prizes. Oh, prizes. But no one, you guys have got to be better at reminding me about prizes. Damn, come on. I'm giving you license to nudge me to say prizes. Like the ding, 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 because I have like momentary spanner. All right. I need you to remind me about giving away prizes. So we'll quickly go to the wheel of names. Please quickly comment down below if you're on YouTube still. I know quite a few of you have jumped off, and same on YouTube and Facebook. Just comment so that I've got all your names. And I'm going to give away tonight. What we're giving away? I'm just going through my doc up here. Can you see my screen is the question. Yes, you can. But I'm going to move myself. So yeah, pop your names. I'm giving you a few seconds. I can see over on YouTube. Brad, Imran, I think I've already added you. Anyone else on YouTube? I can see there's a few of you, but pop your names in over there. Ah, Teresa, you are new. Teresa. Kerry, I think you're in. Martin, my pleasure. Martin, you're in. Janice, yeah, you're in. You've been winning prizes like Billio, Janice. Sebastian, you're in. Jackson, I know he left, but he's in. Cara. And tonight's the last night. This is save these from last night. Tonight's the last night where I'll allow some names to be in there that aren't actually on live. And yeah, I'm getting a bit more. I'm trying to force you to take action. I'm trying to force you to turn up, of course, because I don't want to be sitting here with only 20, 30 of you. I want 100 of you. I want more. Because it helps me to get through the training. I'm just going to quickly scan through all the chat to make sure I'm not missing anyone. If you cannot see your name spinning on the wheel of steel, then you need to pipe up very quickly. Shirls, you were on live. I don't know if you still are. So you are in. And Stephen, I think you're already in. Stephen, we double tapped you last night. I realised that there was no other Stephen. I couldn't find him anyway. Nearly at the top of the chat. Okay, there, and I'm going to come at the bottom. Janice, I'm not on the wheel. Oh no, Janice, how dare we? You are like the prize winner. YouTube, speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, tonight I'm giving away, first one I'm going to give away is our Benefit Logic Scarcity Email Engagement Campaign. We sell that for $97, so that's the first spin. We're off. Oh, Shells, you nearly arrived first night and took a prize. But well done, Kerry. So I'm just going to pop them over here on my chat, and I'm going to put who got that. And I'm gonna roll again just to give another copy of that away. The email engagement series, Benefit Logic Scarcity. Leondi, I haven't seen you on tonight, Leonda. I know you're on night one, but well done. I'm going to add you over here. And I'm going to give away another prize. I don't seem to have all my prizes on this doc. Why do I not? Stupido. I'm going to give away access to my How to Build the Perfect Funnel training course. Keep you guys in there. Well done, Leondi. Yes, absolutely. Well done, Kerry. Oh, look at Janice and Stephen next to each other. That's like winner's corner there. Are you guys serious? Wow. Stephen, Dylan. I keep calling you Dillian. It's not Dillian, it's Dylan. I'll give another copy away of that as well, and then I'm going to go to the other doc where all of the other prizes are. I can't find all the additional prizes I'd added. Troy, well done, Troy. Again, I haven't seen you tonight, Troy. I think you were on last night. Lots of well dones, and one more prize I'm going to give is. I'm going to give another copy away of the bridge. There was a couple of people who had messaged me today about it. The affiliate bridge page and the bonuses. And if you weren't on last night, I gave away the affiliate bridge page so you can add it straight to your. Sorry, I'm trying to type at the same time. You can add it straight to your Groove account, but also I give you the bonuses page as well. I haven't got it there, but all the bonuses that come with it, you get access to them. And of course, you can still see my screen, yes. So I'm going to give away another version of that or another copy of that. Brad, you're a star. My pleasure. Can't see your screen. Yeah, that was an older one. Ken, I don't remember your surname, Ken. It might be Scoville or Sco. If you're on, Ken, let me know. I can't remember if I've seen you. I'm sure it's Scoville, I think. And again, I'm going to give another copy of that away. If someone who won it last night comes up, then we'll just roll it again. And I'll email you or I'll Facebook Messenger you. Oh, horribly close. Sebastian, did you win that last night? Let me know in the chat, Sebastian, if you did. I don't remember. And just for good measure, come on, let's go one more time. I just love the Wheel of Steel. It's called the Wheel of Names, but I like the Wheel of Steel. Ken's just won it, so you can't win it again, Ken. I should have removed him. I'll remove him for this one. Sorry, Ken. You can't have a double up. Shells, well done. I don't know if you're still on live, Shells. I know you said earlier you were new to the group and you didn't know what it was about, so really chuffed to see you win a prize. Let's make sure we get you registered and get you in and get you caught up. I'm just going to try and find your surname. If you're still on, if I'm saying your name incorrectly, please tell me. I can't see where you are. Where? But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you all for turning up. I'll find her surname in a minute. Tomorrow, task 3, we start building. 6 a.m. British Standard Time, British Summer Time. I send the email out with task 3. Do your homework. It's a bigger task. It's a lot more effort, a lot more frustration. Midday, I'll send out the Q&A post. Put your questions on there. And then we're back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. 6 p.m.? Yeah, 6 p.m. British Standard Time. And for you masterminders, we're kind of piggybacking either side, okay? But check your emails. I think that's pretty much it from me. If there's anything else, let me know kind of right now. Otherwise, I'm pretty much done. I can't find Shell's surname. So yeah, see you all tomorrow.